Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep that. This is how far they reach. Let me smoke that for you, Siri Merchant. Yeah. Let me smoke that for you, Ted Lasso-Bowley. Yeah. You think you can fool us? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's have it right.
So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to piece that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you go and smash that. Hit the notification bell, ding dongs, have it right so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership down below in the description, as we do Minerals FC on Rumble. So make sure you follow me on Rumble as well. Do not forget about that one. Let's have it right. And salute to all my Minerals FC Ultras. Salute to our Chelsea old boy. Let's have it right. And all the Chelsea old boys, always see things they'll never see. You know the deal. No surrender mentality. Big up to everyone. Let's have it right. It's the aftermath of the theatre of dross that we witnessed yesterday. And we're going to get straight into it. So do smash that like button and help support the channel, as all of the Ultras do, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Let's have it right. So let's just get into it. Because today, I'm going to firstly address yesterday Chelsea's XG for Clown Lake's AI scouting and the NBA, NFL, whoever the hell he is, the guru, the Moneyball data merchant. Well, the XG says that Manchester United had 2.07 or something like that, and we had 1.47 there or thereabouts, and yet we had all the possession, we had least amount of shots on target, least amount of shots and chances, least amount of threat. So have it right, against the worst Manchester United side that I have witnessed. In fact, they are in turmoil, they're in the gutter. They've got Ruud van Nistelrooy, the horse himself, in the dugout. They've literally, they don't know where they are, bruv. You know what I'm saying? They played their entire first team against Leicester in the Carabao Cup, which they won 5-2, by the way. And we sacrificed our chance of getting in quarterfinal of Carabao Cup against Newcastle, getting steamrolled by them. Lovely jubbly. With our so-called elite B team that looks fantastic in the Conference League against part-time plumbers and electricians, but when you're playing a Premier League side, your B team doesn't really cut the mustard, does it? No, it don't. And yet we were fresh. We had one player, Neto, who's the only player that played against Newcastle midweek, and we drew that game, and we came from behind in that game. When everyone says in reality, and I also said it, oh, we dropped 2 points. No, we dropped 3 points. We lost 3 points because United had no divine right to beat our football club and beat our team, Cole Palmer FC, let's have it right. Well, we actually came back from being behind because of Fofana, no knees Fofana, who has been brought out by the brown envelopes today that he's going to be a world-class centre-back. We haven't seen him for a year and a half through injury, and all of a sudden this guy's going to be a world-class centre-back. And Sanchez will get into that. Oh, we're going to get into that, of course, because the PR is relentless recently. The PR hat mills are flying about. But my point is, defence, goalkeeper is the frailties in this team. The midfield has no creation. Might be defensively all right in this balance. There's no creation, bruv, apart from Cole Palmer. We've got nothing up front, toothless up front. Against the Manchester United, who are absolutely dead and buried. We were from behind because we conceded a penalty. Man United dropped 2 points. That's how bad it is. Yeah. So that's the reality where we say back to life, back to reality. This is where Clown Lake have brought Chelsea. Yeah. It's where we are. In the meantime, as I said, we got Meatloaf Bowley trying to buy a cricket club while there's a civil war going about that everyone's forgotten about. clearly. They're still ongoing, by the way. And our first team is in major need of surgery and a spine after 1.5 billion spent. These are the facts. This is not negative agenda. This is not being negative. This is just being outright truthful. Yeah. We gained a point at Manchester United at the Theatre of Wet Dreams. That's the reality. So drink them minerals in. All the toxic positivity merchants, all the platforms that are told to push positivity and not talk negatively. Yeah. Well, you can't hide from this one. It's outright disgrace that we have drawn against Manchester United. Now, let's bring back a bit of reality here. Manchester United gave the ball away more times than I've ever seen them give away a ball. In fact, it's more times than Slosh Potwet is giving out a number and throwing out DMs to now Liverpool players. Let's have it right. We've got Liverpool players now that love a bit of Slosh Potwet. So let's just bring that up for everyone because I think it's quite entertaining, to be honest with you. Let's just land it. We've got Manchester United in the midfield getting exposed, yeah, and giving the ball away like this Jarrell fella from Liverpool, Nico Jackson, who's I need extra motivation. He's set a trend, the fella. He's literally set a trend, and everyone wants it. And now Enzo obviously wants to divorce his missus and his kids because he wants to play the field. He wants to get into the OnlyFans act. It's a whole new trend with footballers. They've got no class now, no integrity, no self-respect, just shit, really. And they're overpaid little sport brats that are not living up to levels and been given a golden ticket to play for Chelsea, especially. Let's have it right. But they gave the ball away so many times. Let me just land this one for everyone. If Manchester United gave the ball away in the midfield as they did, as many times as they did, against a Manchester City or a Liverpool, what do you think's likely going to happen? Do you think that they're going to draw the game? Or do you think they're going to absolutely steamroll them and roll a train on the Slosh Potwet? That's exactly what's going to happen, isn't it? Yeah, that shows you what our levels are about at Chelsea. Where the delusion comes in is we should have enough in our locker to expose their midfield, break the lines, and batter them like fish and chips. No, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. So it tells you where we are now. We drew. Frank Leboeuf's come out and he always lands it, but he's obviously said, "Oh, there's no need to be so negative now. You know, we're sitting above Arsenal, great on goal difference, and that's great. I'm bantering Lego Head, so have it right. We'll banter them. You know, it is what it is. In fact, we have to banter Lego Head because Lego Head now he's just lost. Well, it's breaking news, as we all know, that this fella." Who we're gonna bring up. I mean, he's basically said that he's leaving and cutting ties. Maybe he's got a better job somewhere else. But as we know, Edu sucks toes.
C'est quoi ça? É cheiroso? Nossa. Massagem da Duda. Faz massagem da Duda. Tá pedindo? Não, tá tranquilo. Tranquilo.
Well, he's definitely laughing. I'll tell you that now because it stinks, does it, Edu? It stinks that you've allowed this Lego and you've spent 700 million with this whole trust the process and decided to jog on. Let's have it right. Yeah, have a day off, fella. I mean, a very, very quirky, zesty fella. We all know that. Skulls, he likes to do that. He likes to bite toenails these days, and comes out that Casado is, you know, he's unbelievable in this, which he's been great. But what are the levels here? What levels are we talking about? Because United are in the gutter, and we were level in that game. You know, if not, we were worse than Man United. And they're claiming, like Roy Keane is, these lot ain't Man United. This is not Man United. So, well, like I say, this is not Chelsea. Well, Lego might be in the mud here. and he's in phase 5, and they haven't won anything, and they're dropping off a fucking cliff. They're dropping off Mount Everest, yeah, but they never got to the top of Mount Everest. Just have it right. What are we doing here? All of that cardio for what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sweats, blood, sweats, and tears. Yeah, we're drinking your tears because we're the biggest club in London. Let's have it right. London is blue. We see things they'll never see. We got our 2 stars. Let's have it right. But I want to bring this up, and there's a reason I'm bringing this up with Frank LeBoeuf. Let us remind everyone, we are 3 points off 9th place. That's the gap. 3 points. Imagine if Chelsea didn't beat Bournemouth with the lucky off the knee from Sancho's ball to Nkunku and slots it in where we marginally beat them by 1 error on a nutsack at Bournemouth. And Bournemouth, by the way, are landing the minerals. You know, it is what it is. And we beat them. Great. Not the tweets will come out from all the wrongers, Talks Positivity wrongers. Oh, not everyone. Bournemouth's not away. It's not for everyone. Ha 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 ha. Isn't it all a bundle of laughs? No, it's embarrassing. But as I want to say, this is where we are now. That's the reality. We're not far off 9th, mid-table, and it's one game like that. So I like the fact, maybe Alex Goldfish, where's my brown envelopes, guys? Molly Feliciano, give me some brown envelopes, guys. Yeah. I bet he's lapping up and telling all the aggregators, please, guys, aggregate Frank LeBoeuf. He's talking positive about Chelsea. Yeah? Wrongin'. Bought brown envelope. Related to one of the directors at Chelsea. Let's have it right, son. Yeah? Well, like they all are, they're all bought. They're all in the pocket of Clown Lake. I'm not. And that's why we get attacked on here, but we land it anyway, irrespective, bruv. Let's have it right. But this is my point, is that we're not far off. So just drink them minerals in, drink the true minerals in, because that's what we like to do. I also want to bring up, did everyone see the clip of Casemiro? When Garnacho lost the ball, he stopped running and chasing Neto. And Casemiro sprinted, literally hacked Neto down. I think he got a yellow for that because that was disgraceful. Literally went down, pounded the grass, mate. Yeah, pounded it, screaming at Garnacho, embarrassing the prick. All right, the little lurch, cut in half. Sword in half. What are we doing here? Who ain't got a left or right foot at this rate? Well, what are we doing here? What does that demonstrate? That demonstrates leadership, standards, mentality, and example to young players that shouldn't even be playing for Manchester United. We don't have that at Chelsea. Simple as. And when you don't have that, you don't have that recovery, that game intelligence and reading of the game. And sacrificing for your team to get booked and hack a player down when he wasn't really threatening. Casemiro's just frustrated with the lack of intensity from his teammate who's too inexperienced. That's where we are at Chelsea. Now, we rely heavily upon Cole Palmer. We all know that. We're Cole Palmer FC. He hasn't turned up at Man City. He hasn't turned up against Liverpool. And everyone's saying we had a better performance against Liverpool and we lost. And, well, what's this performance then? And we drew. You know, what does that? What are we doing here? Why are the standards in the mud? Because Clown Lake have set the standards, and the platforms and the brand envelopes are allowing these standards. My point is this: Palmer didn't turn up against Man United, and he tried. Don't get me wrong, he tried, but there's no one else on his level to help him. The midfield doesn't help him because they're not creative. They don't break the lines. They don't play the pass to him in the right positions. You have to rely on his magic and Bergkamp-esque minerals to dig us out where it don't go nowhere because all the other players like Jackson and Mediocrity, who's done nothing since his hat-trick at Molineux, yeah, because he says it's shit here. Let's have it right, it is. And Neto, who's playing on the left when he's better on the right, they don't do anything. So you're only relying on Cole Palmer. We spent 1.5 billion and you're relying on City's boy being Chelsea's man. Now, he was frozen, yeah. Let it go, Clown Lake, let it go, yeah. Stop the PR, all right. But the reality is, he's got an ice pack on his knee, yeah. He's limping. We are hearing from Matt Fraud-Law that he's going to go and have a scan. If you're having a scan, that might be quite serious. The geezer was limping, bruv, yeah, limping like slosh pot after she's had 1,000 fellas up her, yeah. So have it right. Well, I'm worried about that because if Cole Palmer goes injured, he's not going to play conference game, but we've got Arsenal. If he's going to miss Arsenal, oh my days, I don't know what to tell you. It's literally cold sweats for everyone at Chelsea if Cole Palmer's not in the team, bro. Because clearly the gaffer doesn't want to use João Felix, yeah? Don't want to use João Felix. Doesn't even want to play him and bring him on. So is he going to play number 10? Mediocrity's going to have to play right wing. Like, maybe Sancho's going to come back because of technical decisions. Oh, no, he's ill now. What are we doing here? And we're bringing on Mudryk and players like this and Enzo Fernandez wronging. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shambles. It's a shambles at Chelsea. Yeah? An absolute bloody shambles. Honestly. Like, you can't say. So, listen. The PR that's come out now is Chelsea are not looking to sell Badder Dildo Shite, which is Badashile for everyone who doesn't know, who remains highly regarded as he's part of the long-term project and seen as having a bright future. Yeah? This is from Toothpick Jacobs. He also says the stats show Badashile's passing range is among the best for defenders in Europe. Yeah? And he is progressing well at Cobham. Chelsea believe Badashile is providing excellent competition in a highly competitive squad. He is versatile, can be used as a left centre-back, left-back, or even partner Levi Colwill, and a right centre-back, and as he did against Liverpool, where we lost, when he came on for Tozin, who came on a free, by the way. Tozin came on a free, by the way. It's Toothpick Jacobs. We've also heard before that as well about Disarcy, how Chelsea have no intention to sell Disarcy, but yet we've loaned Trev Chalobah to Crystal Palace, exiled him over pre-season, exiled him out the club, tried to get the pound note for him, and Trev Chalobah's just rotting now, and he's on loan, but let's have it right. Let's have it right. He's still clear, still our best defender, and all this PR's coming out because our defence has been shambolic, and they know it, and they're trying to cover it up. And recently, it's just come out, yeah, that we are looking. Chelsea believe Nottingham Forest defender Murillo, who, by the way, Nottingham Forest is sitting above us, by the way, in third place. Murillo will fit perfectly into the Enzo Maresca system, and the Blues are prepared to offer Trev Chalobah as part of the deal in the summer. Well, good luck trying to get Trev to go to Nottingham Forest, number one. Number two, you are buying another inexperienced centre-back for tuppence, back in Badashile, back in Disarcy, who you all wanted to sell. You wanted to sell Cucurella, you want to sell Chilwell, and you're exiling him. And Trev Chalobah is clear, bruv. Absolutely crystal clear, bruv. Like I was on the M6 yesterday. Yeah, clear, clean run, bruv. So have it right. And by the way, Trev Chalobah's won the last two games. He scored in the last game. He's performing very well. You ain't going to get Trev to go Nottingham Forest. Stop propagandering against true Cobham players that wanted to play for Chelsea that you exiled to back the Dross, the two Monaco twins who face relegation battle, vouched by Sir Toothpick Winstanley, the carrot-eating merchant, and Stuart Little. So have it right. Their signings, yeah? And by the way, Fofana and Colwill are the ones that are starting every game anyway. These lot don't even get in the team. So I don't want to hear this PR from Toothpick Jacobs. We've just muddied that right now, yeah? And then it brings us on to the next PR stunt, which is to do with Robert Sanchez, where everyone's coming at Robert Sanchez. They've got 9 goalkeepers in the squad, and this guy's our number one. He's the third choice Seagull Merchant goalkeeper that we paid, 25 million on a 7-year deal, or 5 to 7 year deal, death row contract. All right. He's 25 or 26 years old. Chelsea retain full belief in Robert Sanchez's talent. The feeling within the club is that Sanchez has all the ingredients to be one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. That's via Matt Ford-Law. Now, Matt Ford-Law is definitely going up the snakes and ladders. Let's have it right. He was being a snake for Clown Lake, and now he's up the ladder, is he? Don't give me this nonsense. And they've also reported we're not going to go and look at a goalkeeper in January. Why? Ain't got the money, is it? Too busy that you're in a civil war and you've got Meatloaf Bowley trying to buy cricket clubs when he should be stumping up the money to buy out these wrong Clown Lake, Surrey, Merchant Egg Barley. We're at 62%. What we doing here? It's a shambles, mate. Yeah, have a day off with the PR. Literally, have a day off. All the PR, if you noticed, is for our defence and goalkeeper, which is the main problem after spending 1.5 billion and not building with a gaffer. When the gaffer wanted a central defender, wanted an elite ball playing goalkeeper to play his way of inverting goalkeepers, by the way, all right, which is what he wants to do. And you think you bring in Victor Osimhen, which we got shadow banned for Victor Osimhen, by the way, and talking about the Civil War. Make it make sense. So here we are, sitting here, listening to this dross of Sanchez who conceded a penalty, and they're saying that he's dug us out of games. Oh, what? 10 games into the season, he's dug us out. Literally, you're a long way from Starbucks if you think we're going to believe all this nonsense, yeah? He's absolutely shambolic. He's absolutely shambolic at Chelsea, yeah? And all we can do is rely on Cole Palmer. Literally, all we can do is rely on Cole Palmer and Casado. Let's have it right. Now, Maresca come out against Liverpool and says, I'm not happy with that we lost, but I'm very happy with the performance. So we're praising losing games with performances and praising players for performing well and losing. And that's what Jose Mourinho said. When you start praising performances and losing, you stop being a big club. All right. The owners want to follow the all or nothing, where it's all for nothing, Amazon Prime with Lego Head and the Goons, who are in, phase 5, 1-0. Their 2 best seasons, and they've won nothing. And Man City is still winning. Then Maresca comes out and says, in Italy, we used to say, when you cannot win important matches, you don't lose. Oh, well, that's great mentality. How about coming out after the game and saying, oh, instead of it was a very difficult game and we came back from behind and we tried to win, but it was a difficult opposition, this and that. What are we doing here, bruv? Why isn't it, we should have won that game? This is not acceptable. This is Chelsea Football Club and we will strive to be better. What is all this? No, I don't want to be in charge of signings. I just want to coach the players. Yet you are on the phone to Osimhen, asking for Osimhen twice, and Osimhen saying, well, the owners need to put a non-insulting proposal down to me, yeah, which I got facts and proof for. Let's have it right. What else? He says, for sure, we're going to concede goals. Oh, by the way, he's trying to extract Pochettino's high line, like his high line on his bald head, all right, being the cigar holder of Pep Guardiola, has no experience in the Premier League. He's a championship manager, all right, and he's trying things. He's trying to problem solve with a squad that he hasn't been back with players that play in multiple positions that are all being played out of positions, all right, that you're not getting the best out of these players because of the squad assemblement, which all falls down to recruitment, yeah? He's trying to blame Pochettino's high line when he didn't even play that much of a high line. Let's have it right. In fact, Pochettino used Casado and Gallagher, 2 workhorses. Well, what we got now, Lavia and Casado, makes sense, doesn't it? No Enzo Fernandez. We've got Enzo Fernandez now being pushed out. People are seeing the light with this guy, that he's just not good enough after standing him, knowing that he's outright racist. This is all PR. This is all the repercussions of PR at Chelsea. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? We scored and we came back after the goal. We tried to win. We're happy because we knew how difficult it would be. Why should it be difficult playing in the gutter Manchester United, who are sitting 14th place at the Theatre of Wet Dreams? Why should that be difficult? It shouldn't be. We're on fire. Chelsea's back. We're in the right direction. No, Enzo Maresca says, oh, I haven't been told anything by the ownership about getting top 4. It's a 5-year process. Well, we already had 2 years of this process of dross and capitulation, spending the most money, all right, stripping all of our real estate and assets, gutting out the DNA of Chelsea, no shirt sponsor for the 2nd year running, trying to re-trademark the Chelsea and Chelsea and give us a new logo. I mean, it's an absolute shit show. Civil war at Chelsea. These are all the facts, all right? And all we got is Cole Palmer to rely on, who might be injured, and we don't know the severity of the injury. And I pray that he's not out for more than, like, international break at this rate. Do you understand me? Yeah? Well, it's not severe. These lot are limping like Lieutenant Dan, except he ain't got new legs. What we doing here? We ain't got no fucking titanium steel legs, man. Yeah? We're crawling, bruv. We're crawling at Chelsea. They're clutching at straws with all this PR. They're lying to us. And that's the reality. And the gaffer is showing that he's trying to keep players happy bringing on all these players, keep them all happy, keep a happy squad, happy team. While Meatloaf Bowley, I would do anything for pound notes, is going to go and buy a cricket club. Well, let's have it right. Don't let them blindside you. Do not let them blindside you. Let's have it right. Do you understand me? Yeah. So listen, big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. We see things I never see. No surrender mentality. We land it. We say it as it is. Up the Chelsea, up Mills FC. Put all your comments down below. I'm going live with Eunice tomorrow at 5 p.m. The link is down below in the description, as is Rumble and the Mills FC Ultras membership. So make sure you go and show your support to the channel, and we will keep it real, bruv. And we will always keep landing minerals. We're going to, well, we've got to leave with our Don Roman because that stands at Chelsea Football Club. We do not lower our standards for no one. So have it right, especially not Clown Lake. Let's go.
Roman Abramovich.